Beri here with Big River Pets, filling in for Matt. So got a small fish order here. I think I got some more coming later today. So let's see what we got right now. First up is some tricolor platies. We got some rose lace sharks. Actually part of the tetra family, not a shark. We got some half-moon koi females, bettas. They're really pretty. I got a discus who's a little low in water, so we'll get him in the tank really fast here. He is a pigeon checkerboard. There's after two of both. There's that other one. You can see him a little better, maybe. Trying to hide in the corner. And then we got some Kagunga redfins, so they're some of the contracepts. And who doesn't like more bettas? Lots of bettas. We go through them so fast. Why not? Really cool, easy-going fish. One box now. We got two more here. Alright. Let's see what's in the box. So we have a Colombian zebra pleco, the L129. Cardinal tetras. Don't forget to subscribe when we do that tetra discount by 4 more, get 25% off. Got powder blue dwarf gouramis. These ones are the males. I believe we have females on here as well. Yep, there's the females. And we have some royal blue dwarf gouramis. Dwarf anchor catfish. I like these guys. They look like little anchors when you look at them from top. Like to hide. You don't see them too often. Let's see, salt and pepper cories. And, nope, let's do this backward. So, gold face contracepts. And, more bettas. Alright, one more box. Last one for this round. Right here. We have albino Aeneas cories. They're super active, a lot of fun in the larger groups. Tiger Oscars. Don't forget they get really huge. We have these spotted sailfin plecos. Double check, I believe those get like about a foot, so plenty of medium average. Plecos, Kerminados. I like those for the smaller tanks. Good on the brown algae. And panda cories, one of our top selling cories. Why not? Half-moon candy females. Not quite as cool as those other ones, but still pretty cool. Half-moon female bettas. For being kind of plain, those are actually really cool looking. And two more bettas, because we love our bettas here. And that's it for this little bit. We have more fish! Let's get these down to where I can actually get into them. Actually, we're going to see what's in here. This is really light. Blackbirds! More blackbirds! So, those are back in stock. Okay. Didn't even have to go to that one. Alright. Here should have salt water, so I don't know how helpful I will be with what's what. So let's see. Alrighty, first up we have some snails. Pretty cool snails. This is gonna be fun. We'll see what Matt can do. That's actually a filefish, I believe. So look. Maybe it won't be as bad as I'm expecting. like an angel. Oh, I got a tag, yay. Black angel fish. He's trying. It looks like a blimmy of sorts. That's right back there. Ooh, we got seahorses. Look at that. Those are fun. Alright. Then we got glowfish. Those are skirted tetras. Well, looks like we're going to be mixed saltwater and freshwater. Really makes it work. That one's a horseshoe crab. That one's saltwater. This one here's a panther crab. Those are a lot of fun. Make sure you have a secure lid. They are good at climbing out. That one's freshwater. We have, I believe those are green chromises. Got a Halloween crab. It's another freshwater one. Let's see, micro tide crab. So these are the little itty bitty guys. Let's actually give them a decent size. Last time we got them so tiny we couldn't even see them until they grew out. So that one's a freshwater. That will be up with our shrimp. We should be sticking with shrimp. It's a green mandarin goby. That's going to be your saltwater. So we got some orange glowfish, skirted tetras. We got some more saltwater snails. Those are pretty good size there. I don't know my snails, so don't ask what kind. We got our pink glowfish, skirted tetras. Okay, that is a large snail. They just keep getting bigger. Alright, over bag, looks like fish, nope, feeder guppies. So, starting to get better supply of those. So, hopefully we can build that back up. Alright, one more box. Ooh, arms are tired. You tell Matt, you do this more often. I don't know which is worse, holding the phone or holding bags. Alright, what do we got? We got some ranchos. Nice little cream one. Black and spotted is kind of cool. Get some room here. Alright. And we got some yellow green, kind of like you want to call it, skirted tetras. Bulgarian green angelfish, so those are going to be our freshwater fish. Swap hands here. There's my tag. Chinese algae eaters. Keep in mind those do get fairly big and aggressive as they get older. So don't be fooled by their cuteness and small. Those are more saltwater snails. I like the purple one. That is a freshwater lionfish. That is pretty cool looking. That really cool looking. As I'm going to derail, try to refocus here. Few more bags. Got some purple glowfish. So big restock on the skirted tetras. Good timing. They're almost out over there. Got the yabby blue lobster. That's going to be your freshwater. Finish off our glowfish. We got some blue. And this is my ghost shrimp. I was thinking the other bag was, but more ghost shrimp. Good feeder for some of those fish. And that's our order.
Hi guys, Matt from the Big River here. Got a little order of fish done box 6. We've got some real cool stuff in here. Let's get right at it and see what comes out of the box. First up is, what is it? Barbs. These are red melon barbs. Haven't had these in a couple minutes. Red melon barbs get about 3 inches. They're a great schooling barb. Not quite as nippy as maybe your tiger barbs, but bigger by far. Next up is Singapore shrimp. Got a nice little batch of these guys. I get a dozen of those in there. Usually I order 6 at a time, but it looks like I ordered a dozen this time. And it looks like we shipped in good too, so fantastic. Next up is Senegal bikers or bichers, or don't call them late to dinner. These guys will get up to 2 feet. You gotta call them anything you like, but not late for dinner. Super cool fish. Next is some female bettas, restock on those. We sold out of these half moon koi females last week, so I bought some more. Got in some locally bred female crown tail bettas this week too. I haven't got a chance to video those, but come check those out. Black and white platies, look mostly white with little speckles. Very cool. Maybe Dalmatian even. Very fun. Next is, what are you? Rainbows. Not very big, but the colors are nice. These are Bosemani rainbows. Restock on those guys. Haven't had much rainbows in stock recently, so happy to offer those. Here's some more of those female bettas. This is a half moon candy female betta. Very nice. Both of those kois and the candies, fantastic looking. Here's some tetras for the Tetra Special. Remember, buy 4 more, get 25% off if you subscribe to our channel. These are rummy nose tetra. Somebody was asking me about a brilliant rummy nose. I don't know that I've seen such a thing, but we'll be looking for them. The regular rummy nose is cool enough as it is, and we got a nice stock on those guys. Next up is a discus. These are 3-inch powder blue, or not powder blue, these are the blue diamond discus. Got a group of those guys in this week. Haven't been able to get those for a couple months, so happy to be able to offer that. There's one. I should have a couple more later in the order. We'll see if that's true. All right, 1 box down, 3 to go, and away we go. All right, you in there. Who's up? Another discus. And that is a white tiger. Not a blue diamond like I promised you, but another very cool discus. Got a couple of those on this order. Those are the white diamond, or excuse me, white tiger turquoise. Let's see. These are reticulated hillstream loaches, our best-selling hillstream loach by far. Nice restock on those guys. Good size on this guys this time. We got a batch a couple weeks back that were tiny, but these are normal size. Here's a half moon betta or 2 on this order. Not a lot of male bettas on this order. Believe it or not, that big glut we bought a couple weeks ago, we're already through some of those and would restock them, but our supplier only gets them about once a month. Here's a cool guy, African butterfly fish, or a panodon. Those guys sit right at the top of the water, so for a little bit bigger fish tank with a little bit bigger fish in it, they work well like the hatchets do to get that very top of the water. Restock on clown killies, tiny little fish now. They'll get up to about 1 inch. Very good jumpers, but a very neat and beautiful little killie fish. Here's somebody I maligned earlier. These are your tiger barbs. Can be a bit nippy. Get them in a bigger school to keep that aggression down a little bit. Very pretty fish. Next up are Danios. Your good old zebra Danios. Restock on those guys. Zebra Danios are one of the tried and true fish for the aquarium hobby. Been in the aquarium hobby for probably 100 years. That other white tiger turquoise discus. Not much turquoise in that, just white, I guess. And let's see, here's another discus. Yep, that's a blue diamond. No, that's a snow white. We got a snow white. I got a couple tiger turquoise. Should have had 3 blue diamonds, but I'm seeing, here's one more. So that's 2 altogether. And last in this box is not a discus, those are platies. Those are the rainbow wag platies. Kind of look like those 2 tones. Nice, pretty. A couple different nice color variants on your platies for this week's order. All right, halfway to the barn. And here we go again. Let's see what we have in here. More fish, I'm going to guess. Big bag. Those are green anias or bronze anias. Your most popular of our Cory cats. Bronze anias are inexpensive and great cleanup crew. Here's another bunch of bronze anias, but these are the albino version. So also very good cleanup crew. He who dies with the most Corys wins, and those are great ones. Here's a fire eel, a little guy. Had a big one in a while back, sold him right away. But little guy, if you want to watch him grow from tiny to huge. And speaking of little guy, these are chili rasboras, not fry. These are just small fish. Your quintessential nano fish. The chilies only get to less than 1 inch. One of our very best-selling nano fish. Another small fish, but not a nano fish. Nano fish are fish with small mouths that won't eat shrimp. These are the opposite of that. pea puffers will eat all your shrimp and everything else besides. Very cute though. You can do those alone or in groups, not pairs. Here's something they would love to eat. These are snails. Snails make most of the diet of most of your puffers. These are orange rabbit snails, so I wouldn't feed those to your puffers. Very, very neat snail with a cone shape that have live birth. They're from the island of Sulawesi. Nagara male. I don't think I marked Nagara, but apparently I did. So this is a Lanacara Granti Nagara. Got a couple of African peacocks on the special this week. They're not on a special, they're just in stock. We've been out of them for a while. Neon Tetras, got those for the Tetra special. Got 50 of those guys right there to go for the special. If you buy 4 more, get 25% off. And then here are more Cories. These are Panda Cories. Restock on those guys. Came in really tiny there, but cute. So gotta love a Panda Cory, perhaps our best-selling Cory. One box to go. Let's see. Should be some more of those peacocks. Let's see how many we got in there. Without dropping the box on the floor. There we go. Yep, that is peacock. That is another. Oh, that's a Hispanchi red shoulder. So Nagara and red shoulder look pretty similar in the bag, but they look pretty different in the tank. They'll run the same price, so if we get them mixed up, I guess it won't matter. These are the green-faced Sulawesi, or Silasai, some people call them. Lanacara Silasai green-face. Another good-sized African peacock. Here's, and it's a male. Here's something with the tag screwed up, so I can't read it. But I think that's the other Nagara. It's got that funny pattern in their tail. That's how you know the Nagaras. Not quite as big as the other one. This one's pretty good size and colorful. That is a Hispanchi red shoulder, so I guessed that right on the Nagara. This is a pleco, not a Lanacara. That's a redfin black spotted tri-beacon L091. Lots of name for a little fish, but they'll get about 3 to 5 inches, 5 inches-ish. They're in the Leprecanthus family, same as your vampire plecos, but they only get about 5 inches. Very cool little pleco. Here's that last discus I promised you. That's blue diamond. I keep trying to call them powder blue today for some reason. Another, yeah, that's a green face Solisai Lanacara, the large adult male peacock. Fantastic. That'll make a nice display. More Cories, because you know he who dies with the most Cories wins. Those are Paleatus Cories. Those guys like cooler water. They'll tolerate tank temp, but the joke is that they chip the ice off the river when they collect those. This is Julie Cories, or the reticulated Julie. Corydoreus trilineatus, which is the last bag out of this box. If you saw that video I released last week, you saw that we got in some true Julies, and those actually tank fantastic. So if you've never seen those, come check them out. And that's it for this week's order, guys. Hi guys, Matt from the Big River here. We got an order to unbox this week. Let's get right into it and see what's in the box. First thing out of this box today is, well, grab 2 bags. There's some female bettas. These are the Half Moon Candy females. Restock on those again. Grab them whenever they're available, and they have it, so we got them. This is a baby monster, of course. That's a silver arowana. He can be as much as 4 feet. An enormous fish for any tank. Blue male guppies. That's all I could find for guppies this week, guys. I apologize I couldn't find more, but at least we got some really pretty blue guppies. Next up is some cichlids. These are Colombian Syrinamensis, which is an oxymoron because Syrinamensis means cichlid from Suriname. But these are the Geophagus abelos, which is a red stripe earth eater. Happen to be out of Colombia instead of Suriname, so thus the change in the name. Here's another cool cichlid. This is Mascajeros argentis, or the platinum cichlid. Big white with black spots. You even get a knuckle hump. Beautiful, larger Central American cichlid. Some Cories on this order, not many. This is just the reticulated Julies. I think that's the only Cories we have this week. Kind of a small order from this particular vendor, but some cool stuff anyway. Chili Rasboras, speaking of cool, don't get cooler than that for a nanofish. Next is another cool cichlid. These are the Montecristo cichlid, another Central American, larger, big hump cichlid. Beautiful fish when they get full size. And another one. These are the Honduran red points. They're in the same family as the convict, not quite as pernicious as the convict. And actually, those guys can get incredibly beautiful when they grow out. All your Central Americans can be very aggressive cichlids, but rummy-nosed tetra, kind of the opposite. These guys are your quintessential community fish, nice red noses when they settle in. Part of the Tetra Special, get 4 more, get 25% off if you've subscribed to our channel. Here is pea puffers. Sometimes confused as a community fish. I really don't recommend them like that. Best in a species tank. Pea puffers do max out about an inch, so very small but very high profile or high personality fish. Really cool fish. Norman's killie lampi. Haven't had these in a couple of weeks. Norman's lampi are in the pancheks, or they're Poropo pancheks. Pancheks is one of the varieties of killies. And that's it for that box. Let's see if I can make room for another box. Got feeders in this week, got shrimp in this week. Also got a few pond fish, not a lot, but a few. Got in a batch of pond fish from a pond here in the Tri-Cities. Got in some really big fish. We're selling those out ridiculously cheap, so if you're looking for a couple of those guys, stop by. Trimaculatus 3-spot cichlid. Trimacs are part of what they make flower horns out of. Cool, big, not very often offered cichlid. Obviously big 3 spots on the side is where they get the name. Neon tetras, again the tetra special, kind of the opposite of your Trimac cichlid. Trimac is related to like the Midas or the Red Terror. These are the, again, neon tetras. 4 more, get 25% off. Here is something that's not a tetra, but kind of looks like it. These are from mainland China or all the way down into Vietnam. The golden white cloud, that's the albino version, of course, would be the gold ones. Interesting history on white clouds. They'll take a lot cooler water than most of your tropicals will. Some people do them in ponds outside. Another one that gets done in ponds outside seasonally, these are the Celestial Pearl Daniels, which will do very well in like a greenhouse pond. Let's see. Topaz cichlids. I haven't had these guys in a little while. Topaz cichlid have a really bright blue eye. Also in the convict family, there's a whole group of fish in that family that don't get a lot of traffic because convicts have such a bad reputation. They're very hardy, but they're also pernicious, where a lot of their cousins really aren't. Senegal biker, gotta like those. Biker, don't call them late to dinner. You'll have happy little fish. Is there 3 of them in there? Yeah, there is. I can only see 2 from my angle. Let's see, just one of these guys, elephant nose. Keep those singly or in large groups in giant aquaria. Elephant nose is an electric fish. Do well on live food if you can get it. Otherwise, you can usually get them over onto bloodworms. Bluewood vampire shrimp. Love these guys. They can get big. 6 inches is not an unlikely goal for those guys, and actually pretty long lived for a shrimp. So very cool animal. Reagan cichlid in the same family as the platinums. It's a Mascaheros regani. Similar to the platinum, except for they got kind of a rainbow color to them. Believe it or not, less popular than the Argentus. I don't know why, because those are actually, in my opinion, prettier. Albino tiger barbs. That's the albino version of your very favorite stripy tiger barb. Got greens and regulars over there as well. And here is another biker that rounds out this particular order. That's a red biker or biker indolcari. Nice cool patterns on that guy. Those in the Delhaize, which are called the armored biker, are really quite hard to distinguish from. But cool fish either way. Remember, if you're going to get into bikers, that they can be a 2-foot fish, and they're not necessarily aggressive, except for when they are, but they will eat whatever fits in their prodigiously large mouth, so they can eat amazingly big things. All right, what's in the box is a bag of fish, or 2 or 5. We have a lot of shrimp on this order. Restocked on most of my shrimp. Also a few other things like giant Daniels. Gotta like those. Had a tank marked giant Daniels that actually had mustache Daniels in it. I'm like, well, that's not a giant Daniel. We should have those, so I got them. We got feeder guppies here, a couple of bags of those. Looks like they came in better than they have been. So there's a couple of those. We also have some Fruity Pebbles. Those are your glowfish. Got to have them. Glowfish actually get a lot of new people into the industry because they're just so ridiculously bright colored. Looks like I got one roseline shark. I ordered a dozen. I got one. Wow. Okay. Gotta like that. Chinese algae eater. Chinese algae eater is an indiscriminate algae eater that will do a great job eating any kind of algae you got, but they'll go ahead and eat your fish if you can't find the algae, so be careful with those guys. They get pretty big. Very cool dwarf cichlid. Run out or just about out of these guys. These are the Curviceps cichlid, and a very pretty little, not particularly aggressive fish. I really like that fish. Then we got some dwarf frogs. Paid a little extra to get a little bigger guys for you, because everybody wants a big frog, right? Oh wow, cool. Vampire crabs. I'm like, did I order crabs? That's right, I did. Vampire crabs. These guys don't normally have them, so I thought, why not? Let's see. And they look fantastic, actually, which is great, because those guys notoriously ship in terrible. There's some golden Chinese algae eater, in case you want an albino guy to eat your algae and your fish. And let's see, what's in here? That looks like, oh yeah, Daisy's blue rice fish. Love me some Daisy blues. Rice fish and Madakas have been very popular lately, for good reason. They're very pretty and a lot of different variants of them. The Daisies is one of the most available ones, and I think they got some great color. A couple snail bags. This is obviously zebra nereids. There's some mystery snails of the assorted variety in there, and that's that box. Should have probably some pond fish and some feeder goldfish in this box. Let's see what else we got. No pond plants this week. I thought we might get them, and order form said that they'd have them in next week, so hopefully we'll have that hyacinths and water lettuce for you. Maybe by the time this video airs. I'm actually a video behind right now, getting videos out for y'all. Oh, here's all that shrimp I promised you. Here's, let's see, that looks like large monos. This is some red crystals. We were out of those, so I doubled up on them. So nice batch of red crystal shrimp. And we got red rillies, because you know stripy shrimp are really fun. So we got red crystals and red rillies, and those aren't shrimp, but they're cool. Those are dojos, so gotta have those. Cold water fish. Remember, dojo can be most of a foot, so they're actually quite a big animal if they get full sized. Blue shrimp, because we love our shrimp here. And shrimp scampi, shrimp fricassee, barbecue shrimp. Sorry, a little lapse here. This looks like cherry shrimp. A whole big bag of cherry shrimp for you. And should have some more shrimp. And more shrimp. Let's see, that looks like, oh, those are the big monos. So the other ones must have been the small monos. See that I got 2 bags of small, big monos. Look good. Those are ghost shrimp. So gotta have those. We got a lionfish back there that's been, actually got him on the grill now, but he was eating a ton of shrimp there for a while. And last bag of shrimp, oh, I should have had some Bloody Marys, but I didn't see them. This is orange shrimp. Maybe they got stuck in with the goldfish in the next box. We'll see. Is there one left in here? Nope, nobody home. One more box. Here we go. Maybe we'll find some pineapple shrimp. And let's see. Getting beaten by a rubber band here. There it goes. All right, what's in here? We got, there they are. There's Bloody Mary shrimp right there. Nice, good color on those Bloody Marys. And it goes down here. And here's, what's that? Oh, that's Shabunkins. and koi. So yeah, I got a little order of medium small shabunkins and a little order of butterfly koi to go along with the big guys that we got in the pond already. And where I'm gonna put you guys in, then some feeder fish. Yep, and then feeder fish. So that's it for this week's order, guys.